We're live. We're live on the scene. Well, now what? Everybody wants me to go live, but why? Nothing really to say. Nothing left to say. Nothing left to do. I haven't seen them, but I wouldn't get a tattoo on my neck. But if you want to, go ahead. It's a free country. I don't have any tattoos. I'll never get one. No piercings either. Not interested in it. Just not my thing. Shit, I can't think of nothing I would get tattooed on my body. Just don't see the point. I'll tell you this, though. The churro cookie is pretty good. I don't give a fuck what girls like. I'm gonna draw on myself to get girls. Gives a fuck. No thanks. The cookies are pretty good. Limited edition. That disturbs that one guy. We can't have that point of view. Disturbs him. I think it says in the Bible, don't get a tattoo. So, if you get a tattoo about the Bible, it's kind of funny. It's an interesting move. What? You got two hot guys tatted on your chest. What the fuck? I don't have any milk, so. I mean, what are we here to do? The fuck is the point of being here? You got another video of about John Jones? Nah, send it again. Send it on Discord. What's it about? What could it be? Freaky still didn't get the Cinnabon you promised. You promised it, Freaky. Promises made, promises broken. But what's new? I'll never have Cinnabon. At least I had the churro cookies.
Fresh and Fit are making a fool out of themselves once again, especially Walter, the guy who doesn't talk as much on the podcast. He is really embarrassing himself here, and it's hilarious to watch. Like, I always knew he was a goofball, but I never realized how dumb he actually is. I mean, this is just comical. Like, after this, I don't know how anyone could take him seriously, you know, because he's supposed to be this red pill, high-value male dating coach guy, but pretty much by his and Myron's own definition, he's basically just a simp. Like, for example, a year or two ago, he was in a relationship with a girl who would make TikToks bragging about how she finesses men and gets them to send her money. And apparently they met on a sugar daddy website, and she didn't want to go out with him for a while, but then eventually he invited her on a yacht, which she agreed to. And she also talked about how she's very promiscuous, you know, so it's basically everything these guys claim to hate and love to call out on their podcast. I mean, that's like the whole premise of it. But of course, when Walter's dating one, then they think of all the excuses in the book for him. And I found this compilation. The original video I think got taken down, but Abba and Preach reacted to it, so this is from their video. And it shows that this girl is clearly somebody that these two will tell every other guy in the world to avoid. And it shows that Walter's a simp that's in complete denial. I mean, it's so easy to see through this girl's bullshit, but he just falls for it. And of course he tries to say that she's not with him for the money or clout, and he says that he has game, and everybody there, you can tell, is cringing and just laughing at him.
You said something on like last show when I was on. It was a little bit alarming.
I have to be careful what they want me for. That being said, this shorty here, bro, listen. That shorty there, bro, wants me for me, 100%. All right, see what you want.
You said that she was very different from every girl you meet in Miami, when I've heard you speak about every girl in Miami before. You generalize.
No, that being said, when I met her, I saw she hadn't been tainted yet. She hadn't been like in certain circles where like, you know what? Damn, she's gone to the street.
Why do you think she's interested in you?
Ask her.
I was gonna say, can I answer this? I feel like the first day that I met you, having that genuine conversation on the boat, like
On the boat. Was it 60 foot long? Was it 85 foot?
I couldn't even tell you. See, I am a very big personality person. So if he came up to me and he just came and was like, hey, let me get your number, that's a no from me. The fact that he invited me, and he invited me out before, and it was just the fact that me and my roommate were sitting at home. No, me and my roommate were sitting at home, and I was like, wow, what are we going to do tonight? And then, like, at that moment, he texted me, and he was like, hey, do you
ride
guys...
with scooters or get on the yacht? Let's talk about it.
And he's right. I'm not a materialistic person at all. I could be if I wanted to. I don't care about that shit. Like, my dream car is a Honda Civic. Like, I don't... There's nothing about me materialistic.
You said he invited you out before. Why you didn't go before?
I was always busy, or, like, I was pretty new to... So, I was living...
Hold on.
No.
You see what your problem is? You think that because I have clout, everyone wants me for clout. However, for you, that's true. For me, it's not. I actually have game, bro, right? That being said, hold on. That being said, right, bro?
Not game.
Your experience, right, with girls is tainted because you want to see it for clout.
Oh.
That's what it is, bro. Want this for me.
Dude, she doesn't want clout, bro. Honestly, she didn't want to do this live stream. She's doing this for me, so I appreciate her for that.
Do I know you?
Do I know you?
I do a kegel. Well, it's inside.
Do I know you?
Do I know you?
I do a kegel. Well, it's inside. Spit in my mouth. Look in my eyes. This keyword is wet. Come take a dive.
What the fuck?
We met on Seeking.
Yeah, so we met out there. We definitely spoke, and then I got Instagram, and that was it for like a couple months.
Yeah.
And we didn't talk for like a minute.
We didn't talk for like months because I didn't really want to meet people for a while. I was kind of taking a break because I had an interesting like living situation at the time. So I was not.
Last week you were with this dude. This week you're with this dude. I see everything. I'm not gonna say no names, but I will say she's here. Oh, and she's beside Fresh. What the fuck? Oh, baby girl.
You're trying to expose me, but like you have to like date around.
Hold on, you gotta come back.
Let's normalize playing the Bachelorette in your personal life.
Huh? You wanna have a hot girl summer? All right, bitch. You're gonna have a bunch of hot girl summers by yourself. Pause.
Don't.
All I'm gonna say now, nigga, it's my turn. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, next.
And it seems like he exclusively goes after and gets in relationships with the type of girl he claims to be against and he hates and makes fun of on his podcast. You know, like gold diggers, 304s, thoughts, whores, whatever you want to call them. As soon as those type of girls give him some kind of attention, he falls for them hook, line, and sinker, which is hilarious considering basically the whole premise of his podcast is exposing those type of girls and making men aware of them. You know, they'll spend hours every week talking about how these girls are delusional and they're with you just for your money and they don't actually care about you. But then at the same time, he'll be in a relationship with that exact type of girl. And of course, Fresh and Fit have no problem calling out other people's relationships and saying that the girl's with the guy just for money or clout. But then when it comes to Fresh, who is clearly in the same kind of relationship as the people he's criticizing, him and Myron are in complete denial and just sound delusional about the situation. Well, I think Myron actually understands what's going on, but on the podcast, obviously, he'll defend him, even though now it's aged terribly, because recently, this girl that Walter was in a relationship with, who he defended from gold digger accusations, is pregnant with his kid, and of course, Walter's reaction is just telling her to get an abortion, but she says she wants to keep it. So, of course, Walter and Myron have done a complete 180 on her. You know, now they agree she's with him just for the money, and she's trying to take advantage of him. Even though just a couple months ago, when their fans were calling Walter out for being with her because they know she's with him just for the money, and they saw he had just bought her a $30,000 bracelet, of course,
What
Walter
the?
and Lauren were defending her and saying, oh, she comes from money, you know, her family has a lot of
$30,000
money, so
bracelet.
obviously that's not what it's about.
You're out of
It's
your
just so
fucking
funny they're
mind.
surprised that their fans would think this girl's using him. I mean, obviously anybody would think that, but especially their fans.
And tearing down women that we associate with, like sending them really weird and perverted messages.
And she's new to America, bro. She's like, whoa, why can't someone buy a gift? Why can't someone do these things, for example, just in general? And they're like, oh, fresh. I'm like, bro, you have no idea. You weren't even here.
Yeah.
Like, you don't live in Miami. Like, come on, man.
bro.
But
This girl comes from a rich-ass family.
Yeah, bro.
You know how difficult it is to get a visa as a Chinese national to come to the United States as often as she does? She comes from a very wealthy family, bro. Okay? And I don't know why Fresh hasn't explained this before, but she comes. That's what it is. All right? Her family basically are fucking millionaires.
I don't want to explain to him anything, bro.
Yeah, I know, but here's the thing. They're trying to say
Yeah.
that you bought the Van Cleef bracelet as if she's not capable of buying it herself. Bro, her family got fucking dough, bro. They're rich as shit. She's Miss Asia. Bitch, people are going to use her pictures on escort sites. It happens.
Oh, see, this is why I don't want to explain, because, dude, you don't understand these women at all, which is fine, but her specifically, bro, you don't understand her at all. So, listen, whatever you want to say, bro, you can say, but I know what I did.
And it's amazing that he said that because clearly he does not understand these women at all, because now obviously he basically admits that she's just a gold-digging, cloud-chasing 304, which completely contradicts what he is just saying. You know, is she with him because she actually likes him for who he is, or is she with him just for the money? And of course now he acts like their relationship was never that serious, but she claims he took her to meet his mom. You know, he's buying her expensive stuff. They're saying I love you to each other. You know, this wasn't just a one-night stand or some girl he was seeing on the side. This was clearly a more serious relationship. I mean, she claims that he said he sees her as somebody that he wants to spend his whole life with. And she said she's going to move to Miami for him. And also they traveled to Barbados so she could meet his whole family. So I'd say this was a pretty serious relationship, which is just embarrassing for this guy because, you know, he's supposed to be a red pill, high value man who understands what women are like. Yet he brought this girl who he now claims is a 304 that was with him just for the money to meet his family. Like, if anyone else did that shit, they'd be calling him a simp and be clowning on him. But with Walter, they try to play it both ways. You know, first they're like, oh, she's into him for who he is. She doesn't care about the money. But then once shit hits the fan, then of course they're like, oh yeah, she's a terrible person that was just using him the whole time. Which, if that's the case, you know, if that's what Walter actually believes, that she's using him the whole time, then he's a sucker. He's a simp. You know, he got played. She finessed him. And now she claims she's pregnant, so he might be on the hook for child support.
I want the baby because I don't want to kill the baby. I don't want to kill nobody. I don't want to.
You're not. They just give you a pill and then it's over.
No. I'm pregnant.
No, but that's what I'm saying. The pill, they just give it to you from a doctor and then you're good.
I am pregnant. I can't pretending like nothing happened. I can't. In my religion, we don't kill.
You're not killing it.
What in the world?
I want to keep the baby.
Okay. Well, like I said, I just don't want any kids.
You want abortion?
I mean, yeah. Why do you want a kid now?
And why do you make me pregnant now?
Because I'm like, there's no way that's true. But then I said, oh, wow. Like,
So just think about it. It's meant to be. God wants you to have the baby.
definitely not.
It is. God wants you to have a baby. 7 years never happened, and then you're you're fucking me for a month, and I'm pregnant. What does that mean?
Well,
Now I just think about it, if you force me to kill the baby, then you're a sin.
well, we already sinned by having sex. But it's too late now, you know?
And this guy's just so stupid. I mean, both of them are really stupid.
What in
But
the
she was
world,
making it clear
man?
that she wouldn't mind getting pregnant. Like, apparently they already had a pregnancy scare, and she was kind of disappointed that she got her period, and he was relieved. But she said, I mean, you're safe, just letting you know, but next time you won't be so lucky. So obviously this guy was playing with fire, and this was bound to happen. And it's funny because a big part of their podcast is talking about how girls always put themselves in bad situations. They never take responsibility for their actions. But that is exactly what's going on here with Walter, and he's taking no responsibility. And they tried to address the situation on their most recent podcast, and it was a shit show. Of course, they brought in a lawyer to talk for them, because I'm sure the last thing Myron and their lawyer wants is Walter talking about the situation, because he's such an idiot. Like, if he talks about it, he's only going to make things worse. I mean, it was hilarious to watch. Whenever Walter would start talking, the lawyer had to tell him to shut up. Like, right in the beginning, he had to train him to keep saying no comment. But first, he congratulated him on being accused of knocking up a 304. It's a big accomplishment. That's where the high-value male lifestyle leads to. Having an unwanted kid with a girl that you absolutely despise now, that's the life. But also, I agree that there are girls out there that do this kind of thing for money and fame. And honestly, this girl probably is one of them. But I'm not going to feel sympathy for somebody that is this stupid and acts this irresponsible. And he's supposed to be the expert here. He's the one that has a whole podcast basically dedicated to talking about what these women are like and how they want you for your money and you have to watch out and all that shit. But then he falls right into her trap, which he originally didn't think was a trap. So I don't know. You can't have it both ways. Like, is this a genuine girl who's into him for who he is? Or is it a girl who's just using him for his money and sees him as an opportunity? Which is it?
As someone who's been practicing family law for 25 years, is a man is really not truly successful until the 304s come out of the woodwork and say, I have your baby. I'm pregnant with your baby. I need to talk to you about the baby. What are we going to do about the baby? And surprisingly, instead of having that conversation like a civilized human being with a working prefrontal cortex, most of the time what they choose to do is to post it on social media, because that's absolutely what a good future mom, potentially, or rational human being who's not just looking to shake someone down for money would do. You go right to social media. It certainly isn't the kind of thing a clout-chasing no one would do. So ultimately, I want to congratulate you. That's the good news, is that you have officially arrived, my friend. There are two words, my friend, that are not in your vocabulary currently, and they haven't been for years, and it's the reason why you're successful. But you need to repeat those two words after me, so let's practice together right now. Ready? No.
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 Comment.
Oh, comment. Okay. Okay.
No comment.
No.
Comment.
Comment. All right.
Okay, so you've got to learn to say that.
Wait.
And it's really unfortunate because I know you are dying to talk about many of the things, many of the counter narrative, the facts as opposed to the fictions.
Yeah, so honestly, having this lawyer on was probably a smart move, because whenever these two goofballs would start talking, they would only make things worse. Like Myron, he was getting way too emotional, and Walter is just a complete moron. Like, right after the lawyer gets done telling him to just say no comment and just shut up, he does actually try to take some accountability. Basically, he just says that he shouldn't have finished in a 304, which is hilarious because Myron and the lawyer were trying to set the narrative like, hey, this girl, she could be completely full of shit. Who knows if she's pregnant? I mean, you can't trust her. You have a lot of money and success. She clearly wants to take advantage of that. But then he's just like, yeah, I do regret nutting in her, though. I clearly made a mistake there.
Say this. I personally should not have nutted within a 304 like this. Now, granted, things happen, whether true or not. But, like you said, James, I'll keep my mouth shut, because there's some info here I want to share with the chat.
Yeah, so telling these two to just shut up was definitely the smart move, especially with Walter, because whatever this guy says, he is not going to help his case at all. And it's so funny seeing the lawyer have to deal with him. Like, at one point, Walter says, I think one word, and the lawyer's just like, dude, you're killing me. And then once he leaves, Walter wants to say something, and everybody, like all the producers, are like, no, dude, shut up. You've said enough. And he just keeps saying, like, oh, I want to talk about this so badly. I have all this evidence I want to show. And I don't think he realizes it, but the reason people don't want him to talk is because he just sounds like a complete idiot, and they know whatever he says is not going to help his case at all.
Can't respond, right? Damn. I want to say something
Nope,
so bad.
you cannot respond. Sorry. I'm directing you not to respond. I know you want to. They can kill me in the chat if they want to.
I will say one thing.
when Myron had this scenario. Okay, I'm done. Okay. I'm done. No, but he's just been a good friend because can I? No. You just got to text another crime machine involved in. No, not that. I'm just gonna say like no. But it's not even like bad. It's just like you said enough. FYI, man. Like, remember I made a statement. Okay, I'll just say this. Just so it's indirectly gonna say what I'm gonna say right now. I made a statement on my vlog and on the show multiple times.
And you could see the look on Myron's face is like, what the hell am I dealing with here? Even though he really wasn't helping much either. Like, also the lawyer had to tell him to shut up a couple times. Like, he started going off on the girl and talking about how she's a liar. And there are a few cuts here. Like, I think they cut some moments out. And then the lawyer's just like, guys, please listen to me here. Just shut up.
It amazes me that you guys are so quick to believe that gets on the internet that clearly did this, set it up, premeditated, went to Instagram immediately after illegally recording a phone call, and you guys are so quick to say, wow, Fresh, you're such a bad guy, blah, blah, blah. Bro, this chick is lying. And this is my take. I mean, I'm not privy to the conversations that Fresh had with his counsel, but I'm telling you as an outsider looking at it, I'm like, bro, this is a fucking lie.
When I first came on before we started recording, and I spoke with the two of you briefly, I said to both of you that I think that the less that's said about this, the better from a legal perspective. There's a script that I often give to clients, which is I have no specific recollection of any wrongdoing, although I acknowledge mistakes may have been made. I'd like to move forward past this unfortunate incident. You should write that shit down. I gotta tell you, man, you're killing me right now. You're killing me with what you're saying right now. Because again,
sorry, man. Yeah.
From an entertainment and a reality perspective, I love it. Preach, my friends. But now is not the time to unleash the Kraken here.
I'm done.
There's a lot being said right now, and I appreciate, Walter, that you are taking my advice and you are not saying it, but we are going down roads that we do not need to go down right now. This is one of those things that, again, I'm going to say it one more time. You can listen or you can ignore it. Now is not the time for all of this information to be put out there.
Yeah, no, my bad. I just,
not your bad. I appreciate it, but there is a time. There will be a time.
And that's basically how the whole thing went. But you could tell Myron is probably really annoyed with Walter. You know, he said actually behind the scenes before the podcast, he let Walter know that he screwed up big time, and he said he flipped out at him, which I believe. Like, also, Myron had a complete meltdown during this podcast. Like, he lost it, and he smashed a cup on the ground and broke a TV, and you could tell the pressure is getting to him. Like, I think he's smart enough to realize that Walter is a liability, and he just cannot control himself. Even though he said he's still sticking by him, but we'll see how that works out. So that's about it for this video. But if you want to hear more about this, I'm going to talk about it a little more on Patreon. And there's also a ton of other stuff on there. Like, I've been covering the Candace Owens Daily Wire fallout and her beef with Rabbi Shmuley and Alex Jones's debate with him. And there's just a ton of other stuff on there, over 70 videos. There's a lot to go through. So if you enjoy this content.
Well, there you go. That motherfucker's a clown. Fucking John Jones. What's the plan here? Give me another video to watch. These Toro Oreos are good. on Streamlabs. Jonathan Jones. Jonathan Bones Jones. I don't have any thoughts. I listened to a few minutes of that one guy's song. Not even a few minutes, a few seconds, and I thought it sucked, and I just turned it off. And it wasn't Drake. That's all I know. It wasn't Drake. It was the other guy. I don't even care. I didn't even listen to any of the Drake shit. Who won? You tell me. I'll trust your judgment. If somebody asks me who won, I'll tell them what you said. Oh, they're still dropping songs. Yeah, it's... Yeah. I haven't heard any of them, but a few seconds of that one. And I thought it sounded awful. I was like, this is stupid. Like, I'm used to rappers shooting each other dead. And this guy's like, me. I'm like, what the fuck is this? I mean, what's this weirdo shit where they like, oh, you have a kid? Well, what business is it of any? How's that a diss? A guy got a kid. Fucking weird. He should hide his fucking daughter from these weirdo creeps. No, I need a link to it. Somebody send me a link and I'll watch it. I don't have whatever app it's on. It didn't show me anything. I'll find it somewhere. No, I don't have Amazon Prime. Where is that Fallout on? Three, 2, 1 movies. What the fuck? Thought it was 1, 2, 3. Now it's 3, 2, 1. I need that pizza. I don't feel like making it. Such a chore. It's such a chore. They just stop fighting in the Middle East shit. What's going on with that? We need answers. We need to know. Can't trust the news. look at the chat. Dudes talking about. We got dudes talking about dick, talking about peacocks, talking about strokes, talking about Kanye, talking about cockle. What's a cockle? I mean, what is going on in here? Talking about ball sacks, cockles. Crazy. It's about time for bed. That gummy I got is kicking in. It's about time to call it a night. Sleep tight under the moonlight. Pizza though. Get Magic Boy in here and make up pizza. Tell him to fly in. No, I haven't got the stream fall off for yet. I've been wanting to play it though. Joe Biden. What's the latest on Joe Biden? Joseph Biden. What's the fucking latest on it? Joe Biden probably will be your president. He's gonna reign over your ass for 4 more years. And then Trump's gonna run again in 2028. He'll be like 80 some years old, 85, some crazy shit. Holy shit. He'll run against Kamala. That's insane. You're gonna respect Joe Biden. He's gonna be a 2-term president. So, and then he's gonna be like, suck my dick. What if he got 82 million votes? If he got 82 million votes, I'd think it was rigged too. But don't underestimate the stupidity. The morons around. Joe Biden. Get ready for Joe Biden. Ain't shit you can do about it. His pars voting Biden again. Junie's going to be out there. The coalition of retards stands strong. There's nothing you can do about it. You understand? Nothing. Nothing you can do. So just get on over it. You'll be off to war soon enough anyway. Off to war. Like it's likely you could kill a man in war in the next year. You take a man's life in war. Some Russian guy. He had a family. Your orders were to shoot him. It's your life now. You just shoot Russian guys. It's war. Something called war. You heard about it. Seen it on TV. You're going to be a lot closer than TV soon. You're going to be out there in the battlefield. Live. Living history. You're going to be a part of history. Children will learn about you in school. Think about that while you're out there charging in. Hazard, go make that pizza. And I'm going to eat it all. You're not. You're just going to make it. Kindness of your heart. Kindness of your heart. Think of how good you'll feel. When you did something, you got nothing out of it. That nice, cool basement. Biden's America. If you want to know what it looks like in Biden's America, what it feels like a cold basement. It's where you're going to be. You're going to be in the basement. All you can afford is a basement. Biden took the rest. Old Joe got it. Joe Biden's going to be your president. You're going to be in there going, rigged election, rigged election, rigged election. And then the real pain begins. The final 4 years of Joe Biden's 8-year presidency. A brutal 8 years. You're never getting Trump back. Eight brutal years, and they're gonna win again, and then they're gonna raise the prices even higher. They're gonna really turn the crank on your ass. Remember, right after Biden got in there, they had gas up at like $5 a gallon and shit. They had to punish. And now they're going to punish again. They're going to punish again. A long, brutal 4 years of Joe Biden. If you don't know why Pence ain't running with Trump, what the fuck you been? You gotta go do some research. You got homework. What the hell? While you're doing that homework, throw a pizza in the oven. Throw the pizza in the oven. We need the pizza in the oven. Joseph Biden. A two-term president. He'll go down in the history books as one of the greatest of all time. People will say that. You'll say, that shit was terrible. And they'll say, no, it wasn't. Joe Biden's the greatest president, one of the greatest of all time. They'll be like, no, he wasn't. He fucking sucked. Price of McChicken was through the roof. By then, the McChicken will be like $5. They'll be like, no, it wasn't. We had it good. Biden had it at $2.79. And you'll say, yeah, but Trump had it at $1. And they'll say, I ain't nobody here about no goddamn Trump. People won't even want to talk about Trump no more. You'll be an old man. You'll be dying. you'll want to die too. They'll be sucking off Biden for years to come. Get ready, I'm telling you, they're going to be sucking off Joe. Get ready for it. The battlefields of Ukraine, I'm telling you. Fighting for your life. They'll fly Biden in to give a speech for Thanksgiving while you're out there. They'll fly his old ass in. He'll be like, we did it, we had a major victory. And they'll have thoroughly beat Trump and made a fool of him. It sucks. But what's new? What's new? Could be worse, I guess. Could be in the fields of Afghanistan with an AK. Rogue would probably like that. I'd go put that pizza in. All I got. Oh, that sounds terrible. No go. I can't even eat them motherfuckers no more. I don't know what they did to them. Terrible. Should have bought chips. Should have bought that fucking popcorn. Guys, should have bought it. Should have fucking bought it. Couldn't have it right now. But I was like, no. Dumb decision. Now paying the price for it. The Hitman game is fucked up, man. It really is fucked up. It's so fucked up. Who made this shit? Joe Biden. Under attack. No, I ain't seen that yet. There's a bunch of those Godzillas I want to see, but I ain't seen them. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. Just walks up, this dude had his arm around this girl on this game. And I took a coconut and I bashed the side of that bitch's head in with the coconut. And the guy's just standing there going, help me! He's not even trying to fight him. Like, I just smacked your girl with a coconut, man! Do something, pussy boy! There's two men just standing here, scared to death. And now here come the men with guns. And I'm gonna whoop his ass too. That bitch ass on the ground, boy. People are losing their minds. They're scared to death. Just because I ain't killed anybody. Just knocked a couple of guys out. I mean, damn. Under attack.
I understood from the briefing earlier that we're just supposed to grab it if something happens to it. No focus on anything like that. What is that stuff anyway? I think some of the teams are using it to increase cost.
Now I got a fucking fire axe. Now these motherfuckers will get handled if they come up on me.
So I just did that. Not touching it again. Sounds like a good idea.
Why is there a fire alarm going off? I don't know why they'd be down here looking for me. I was killing guys way up there. No wonder they ain't found me. We're down here in the fucking parking garage looking around. I just got here. Wake of destruction in my path. Actually, I think I pulled the fire alarm. Just forgot. I mean, where's everybody at? There he is right there. Look at this dork.
Central, bathrooms are clear.
Damn, that was clean. He radioed in. He said, bathrooms are clear. And then I snuck up behind him, slit his throat with a fucking fire axe. Perfect timing. Under attack. God, I'm under attack. Fucking hell. I'm getting brutalized.
like we've been compromised. Oh. What? Shit, he's right there. We need to flush it out. Move in, move in, move in. Did he just disappear? Calling in, calling in. Everything running around the whole trouble. He had a very serious smoke. He's just a black suit with a tie. You got a gun, right? You've got trouble.
I mean, there's like 20 fucking dudes in here trying to kill me. It's crazy. Look at all them fucking dudes. There's 5 dudes just right there clumped up together. There's another dude over there. And they're coming back up here. They know I gotta be in this room somewhere. I was just in here destroying motherfuckers. I just vanished. So they're coming back in. They're calmed down now. They're gonna take a look around. Full investigation, and they gotta bury their comrades. And that's when I pop out and I fucking strike. And I start fucking killing them again. Get them out of here, boy. Hey, dig some extra graves. Dig you some extra graves, boys. Because you're going to fill them. So dig some extra ones. As you carry those body bags out, bring a couple more for these nerds that it took out. Imagine it, you're picking up your fellow comrade's body bag. And then I pop out and shoot you in the fucking head. Three more nerds tried it. There's 4. There it is right there. Should have stayed out of here. I mean, they just keep sending nerds to fight me. I have right to defend my life. I have a right to defend myself. And I'm going to use the Second Amendment. Here comes another nerd.